Um, I think everything's okay. Her daughter had some trouble, but I'm going to mute everybody.
Katie, do you have my shoes?
Mute everybody. Okay, so so she had an emergency, so she asked me to do this call for her tonight. So I am more than happy to do it. My name is Angela Lammerman. I'm the founder of Team Fit for Life. And I guess I'll start by telling you a little bit about myself. I started when I ordered the 21-day fix off the TV, and I did not get Shakeology with that, but one of my very good friends started her program in August, and she said, "You've got to do this, you know," and I said no. My husband said no, really, and he said we can't afford Shakeology and all those other things, and so my goal when I started was just to get my shakes paid for. And I'm a full-time first grade teacher, and so this was in August, so I was not in any way ready to start, and so I really didn't start until November. So I guess I've been a coach for 10 months, and give or take, and I'm a one-star diamond coach. I don't know, I love this business, and my husband, of course, is on board now, but I've had a lot of personal change with this business and physical change, and this has really helped me financially and all those things. So I feel very blessed to have fallen upon this little gig. Plus I teach full time. I have 4 kids, 5, 6, 9 and 11. And so we're very busy here, but I really put in the hard work to get where I'm at. And my goal is to retire from my job. Like, that's just what I'm going to do. And I am going to do it. And I just have that mindset, and it's going to happen. Like, I'm getting up at 4:45 every day. I'm doing my power hour. Like, I'm getting it done. So Kathy inspired me in a big way. I watched her webinar and she had me sold. So I'm really glad that you're here. It's exciting. It's really good to go through this whole training. I know it seems a little time consuming perhaps, but it gives you so much information that you can go back to and watch later, gives you lots of tips, and Kathy's a great person to put this all together. So I don't know, let's just get started. So I think the first thing you should do as a new coach is to post on Facebook that you want to coach, that you're going to coach. Which is scary. That's probably one of the scariest things we do first as a coach, but you have to tell people you're doing it. You know, we have a story amongst our team where one of my coaches was talking to a friend on a walk, and she didn't even know that she was coaching, and they're like best friends. And it's just, you know, you've got to announce to people that you're going to coach. So I don't have one in particular to share with you right now, but I can tell you what you might put in it. And then I think Kathy was going to share hers on the Coach Basics page. But so you should first say, you know, what you're doing, that you've decided to take on this journey of becoming a Beachbody coach. Mention why, like maybe you're looking to get yourself healthy, maybe you want to get your family on board. Maybe you are just interested in helping other people and inspiring other people on their fitness journey. Maybe you're already really into fitness, and so you're just trying to pay it forward. Whatever your reason, you should add that part. And then maybe talk about your fitness history. I mean, that could be something that you added, but just, you know, sound enthusiastic. And I think, I could be wrong, but I think Kathy's going to ask you to post that on the Coach Basics page, but wait for that direction because I'm not sure about that. So that's the first thing you should do. Is definitely post that you're a Beachbody coach. While you're doing that, make sure that your page on Facebook is public. And some people have a hard time with that. I didn't, but make sure it's public so you can get as many eyes on your stuff as you possibly can. So the next thing as coaches that we really do it's super important is to be product of the product. And that's one of the 3 vital behaviors that you always hear about. Being product of the product means you're drinking your Shakeology every day, you're working out every day, you're doing your personal development. But, you know, you can talk about these products and how great they are and how awesome the Shakeology makes you feel, and how it's changed your body and your mind and everything else. But what really impacts people is seeing it and sharing your story, sharing your journey about your workouts and your Shakeology and what it does for you personally and all of those things. That is, obviously we all skip a workout once in a while, but that's really important to be proof of the product. So get yourself in a challenge group. And you might be here because you were in one and your upline coach invited you to coaching. But if you aren't in one, you should really get in one. They're super supportive, they're motivating, they're inspiring. I love them because I love running them and being in them because they hold me accountable for my own health and fitness. So they're very helpful. Plus, when you start adding people to these groups, you want to show up there and let them know that, hey, she's working just as hard as I am. So get in a challenge group. If you check with your upline coach, because if they don't run one, they know where we can find one. And Kathy is running them all the time too. So get in a challenge group, be proof of the product. The next thing I want to talk about is Success Club. So Success Club is Beachbody's way of recognizing what you do during your month and how many people that you help get started on their fitness journey. So if you help one person, you get 2 Success Club points. You sell a challenge pack. A challenge pack is a workout, basically a workout and then a month of Shakeology. You sell a challenge pack, that gives you 2 Success Club points. There are 2 kind of earmarks of Success Club. Success Club 5, so that's really helping 3 people. So 3 people in a month, or Success Club 10. There are different benefits to each one, and I don't think I should go into that now, but my goal from the beginning of my business, and like I said, I want to retire from my teaching job. Like, that's my goal, and I'm going to do it. But my goal has always been Success Club 10. I have hit Success Club 10 since I started, and sometimes more than that. So I'm going to dare to say, if you really want this to work, if you really want your business to take off and go crazy, Success Club 10 really needs to be your goal. I know it sounds kind of scary now, but that's the truth. Success Club 5 is fine. Success Club 5 is fine. You just want to make sure you're hitting Success Club. Okay. Okay, the next thing is how to reach out to people. I personally, so another vital behavior, of course, is inviting. So inviting can be in a post on Facebook, like a mass invite. And inviting can be in a personal message, which that is what has worked for me the best. The most important part of this business, I would say, is building relationships with people. And when you tune into other people and you let them know that you care about them and you're interested in what's going on in their lives and what their goals are and how you can help them, that adds a personal touch that's really necessary to get people to understand that, hey, this might be a good thing for them and this could really change their lives too. So it's really important to have that connection with people and be patient about it. But the way that I invited myself was personal message. I mean, I did post on Facebook too. You got to do that too. But building the relationship is the most important. You really should be super consistent about posting on Facebook and connecting with people and following up with those people. So you're supposed to post, they suggest you post 3 to 5 times a day on Facebook. I post 4 just because my work schedule, I can only post 4 a day, which is totally fine. But what I did, I just made a list of things that I wanted to post about. For instance, personal development. I post a motivational post every single morning. So get a quote from Pinterest that you love. Find a quote, just Google quotes about inspiring quotes, whatever, anything you want to talk or, inspire people about, post it that morning. It's a really good idea to post your picture with it if you can figure that all out. But I was told that, and that has worked for me. But I post a motivational post every day. I try to post a recipe of some sort or a health tip of some sort. I post something about my family. Sometimes it's about teaching. Just get your posts in there 3 to 5 times a day. Be consistent. That means every day do these vital behaviors. If you do that and be super disciplined about your time, you also have to have the belief that you can do it. I mean, everybody, that's one thing that has really increased for me is my belief in myself and my confidence and my drive, and it's amazing. But you have to believe that this can happen for you. Everybody goes through times where they don't. I'm going through one right now. I've sent out a lot of invites, and I have not heard back from like any of them. I mean, and it gets a little wearing, I would say, but you make it right in your brain. You got to tell yourself, this is worth it. I'm being consistent. I'm doing all the vital behaviors. I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. It will come out in the wash. Like, I'm just starting to have people contact me that have been watching me this whole time that I didn't even know, just for me sharing my story, because I'm being consistent. Sharing your story is what is going to draw people to you. So you have to be consistent on Facebook and believe that you can do it, because you can. If I can do it, well, I'm not really, if we can all do it. I'm sorry, just a second. Check what I'm supposed to. Okay. So another thing that you need to think about as a new coach is your goal for your business. I, for one, never thought I would be running a business right at this stage in my life, but I am, and I actually like it. You got to think about why you want to do this. Do you just want to get your Shakeology paid for? Do you want to earn a six-figure income and retire from your job? Maybe you want to bring your husband home from his job. I mean, you think big. You got to think big. Beachbody coaches think crazy goals. I mean, it's crazy. YouTube any video about Beachbody coach goals, and they're nuts crazy, but they reach them. So set a goal for yourself. But if you want it, your business is going to be what you make it. So if you want it to be a hobby, just to dabble in it a little bit, then it's going to be if you make it a hobby, if you spend 20 minutes a day, maybe every other day, that's going to be a hobby for you. You might hit Success Club 5, and if that's what you want to do, that's totally great. But make sure you know what you want before you really get into this, because it's important to go back to that and revisit. So like those times when no one's answering you, like for me right now, with crickets, you can go back to that and say, okay, this is what I want. This is my goal. I believe I can do it. I'm going to do it. If you want a business, if you want to run a business and be a business and entrepreneur, you have to treat this like a business. You have business hours. I'm not going to get into all that, but treat it like a business. So one thing that I have had to personally work on is to be patient. And this goes back to a book that I read called The Compound Effect. And the whole point of that book is to be consistent, to post every single day, to keep sharing your story, to do the 3 vital behaviors every single day. And you're going to hear that a million times, and you're going to get sick of hearing it. But it's true. I mean, that's what you have to do. To get to that 6-figure income, which is my goal, I know I have to, slow and steady wins the race. I have to keep after it, and it will, the compound effect, it will build that for me, and it will build it for you, but you've got to be consistent with it. I think you should probably, I have like a call to action. I'm going to give you one. This might be scary, but don't let it be scary. I think even tonight, it's not even that late. It's 10 to 9. Get on Facebook. You don't even have to make your announcement yet, because people get stuck on that. Don't get stuck on that. Just get started. You do that for sure. First of all, because Kathy's going to ask you to do it. But make your announcement on Facebook. But I'm talking about tonight. Don't get all stuck on that. invite 3 to 5 people tonight and see what happens. Here's an example of what you could say. Hey Jane, I am starting this new fitness journey. I just got hooked up as a Beachbody coach. I'm super excited about it. Do you want to join me in a challenge group? We're going to do the 21-day fix workout, and I'd love to have you join me. What do you think? See, that's it. It does not have to be a huge long thing about the program, about Shakeology, all that stuff. Just send a quick little invite to your favorite friends, your family members, just to get your feet wet, and it will become a lot easier for you. But make sure you're consistent. Make sure you're inviting 3 to 5 people a day. Do the 3 vital behaviors. I mean, I can't stress that enough, and I know that sounds silly. And that personal development piece has been life-changing for me. Some of my favorites are You're a Badass by Jen Sincero. The Slight Edge is a really good one. The Compound Effect, I already mentioned that one. Jab, Jab, Right Hook is about posting on social media and how to get that to work for your business. That's a good one. I'm reading something, I can't think of, there's so many of them. John Maxwell has a leadership book. I'm reading that one right now and I really like. So put aside 10 minutes a day to better your mind. You know, it's so important. So that's all I have. I think that kind of covers what you should do to get started. Are there any questions? I'm going to check the chat here. Does anybody have any questions for me? I guess there's only one of you on here. Okay, I think you can post them if you need to. I do want to share one inspirational quote that I actually listen to. I listen to YouTube videos all the time. I listen to our podcast on Mondays. I'm like a sponge. Like, I just absorb information all the time about what I can do to become a better coach and a better leader and a better teammate and all those things. But I really encourage you to do that too, because it's so important. It's important to see what other coaches do that, this might not, what I'm saying to you might not reach you, but somebody else might. So you should really look into other coaches' things. But this is a quote I heard from Lindsay Matway. She shared it on YouTube the other day, but here's what it says. It says, when I was a young man, I wanted to change the world. I found it was difficult to change the world, so I tried to change my nation. When I found I couldn't change the nation, I began to focus on my town. I couldn't change the town, and as an older man, I tried to change my family. Now, as an old man, I realize the only thing I can change is myself. And suddenly I realized that long ago, if I had changed myself, I could have made an impact on my family. My family and I could have made an impact on our town. Their impact could have changed the nation, and I could have indeed changed the world. And the author's unknown for that, but I have goosebumps from that. I just love that. Believe in yourself. You can do it. You're here for a reason. You're on this path for a reason. If you have any questions, please reach out to your upline coach. I can help you answer questions, or Kathy's obviously fantastic. So thanks for hopping on. I will talk to you soon. Good luck with your business. Work hard.